We were out on the river boating in the morning, and our son was hit by the propeller of our boat.
There were multiple cuts all up and down both legs, through the skin, into the muscle, and down into bone. Fortunately, there was no major injury to blood vessels in the leg, but there was a major nerve injury to the right leg.
I remember the doctors telling me they're not really sure if I'd ever walk again.
We didn't know if he was ever going to be able to walk, or if down the road we were going to have to amputate at some point.
We knew this was a life-changing event.
Our goal was to give him every opportunity to get this nerve to heal. The nerve that was injured was an extension of the sciatic nerve, which gives most of the function to the leg. Once we were able to get both of the edges cleaned up, there was about a 5-centimeter gap. We were going to need a large amount of nerve graft to bridge that gap. If we didn't repair it at this time, that gap was going to be even longer. So we really needed to address it right then and there. Because both legs were injured, the ability to use his sural nerve wasn't an option. His best chance to get recovery was with Avance nerve graft. I personally will utilize Avance nerve grafts over their own sural nerve because it gives you something that you can use immediately without having to harvest nerve somewhere else. You don't have the numbness or potential for another side of healing. Brodee had a pretty long recovery.
I remember being in the hospital, being in bed.
As his mom, I would check his toes probably every hour of the day. Move your toes, move your toes. We were excited to start seeing something happen. He initially first started being able to move his foot back and forth. It was just tiny, tiny flickers. But that was just so much hope for us that this nerve was working. I knew that he was going to be able to walk again.
It was just a miracle to see him even move a toe.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is actually coming back. This is actually working.
Every day, I feel like there was just even a grain of salt better, more movement.
It's incredibly exciting. Each time you see them, you start to see some flicker muscle activity or some type of return of function. And you're like, hey, you didn't have that last time. And here it is.
I remember in the kitchen when he first decided he wanted to start walking without any assistance.
Being able to have that walking motion and feeling normal again, that was awesome.
It was just amazing to me. He just dealt with every challenge every day. And I'm sure he had days he wanted to complain, but he never did.
Now 2.5 years out, he's able to do what he was doing before and more as he's older even.
It's crazy. I was once not able to get out of bed at all. And every day now, being able to go back out there and have fun and just play with my friends.
Not a lot of people even realize he had an injury.
I remember his mom sending me a video of him hitting the ball and running to first base. It was just the best feeling. I just remember getting goosebumps, and I was in the middle of clinic, and I was like, I can't cry here. Not only did he get some function back, he got good enough function where he can get back to playing baseball, which is, in my mind, just incredible.
The first time I was able to get in the box and hit the ball and run around the bases, it felt, really good just to be back out there again.
It just was the best feeling because you knew that that kid was able to get back to what he wanted to do, and you had some part in that.
I don't have to think of my limitations every day like I once used to. It's just normal now.
It's just amazing to see how well he's doing now, that he's living life to his fullest.